Hey, Mr. Black Man, you ain't supposed to have so much money on you. Why you got so much money on you? Why you got more money than I got? Mr. Black Man, you can't have all that money on you. That's illegal. You can't have all that money on you, Mr. Black Man. Welcome to my world where all is well. I am the thinker who thinks the thoughts that create the things. I am also the proud Queen Chief of Three Kings. Today is Wednesday, October the 18th, 2023, and it's currently 13:30 hours. White cop guilty in profiling, assaulting black veteran DPD officer. According to Attorney Don Perkins, police officer Christopher Williams, who had over 18 years on the police force, was going to a training facility because, as me being a former officer, we had to do so many, I can't even remember if it was 20 or 40 hours a year, so many hours of training a year to keep our post certification. That's police officer standards and training. And so he was going to the training, and most of the police, when we go to our training, we in plain clothes. So wonderful officer Christopher Williams went to the training facility in plain clothes to clock in his hours he needed for training. And while he was there, he was in the bathroom with Officer Thomas Michael Joseph Jones, a white officer. Apparently, some kind of way, Officer Jones realized that Officer Williams had a large sum of money on him. So he decided to chase him down, shove him against a fence, handcuff him because he had money on him. Now, I don't know who else was in the bathroom with Jones and with Williams. I don't know if out of everybody in the bathroom, Jones was the only one who decided to put handcuffs on Officer Williams. I wonder if Jones would have did the same thing if Officer Christopher Williams was a white man. I wonder about that. It's just a question I have. Is it illegal to have a large sum of money on you? If so, what's the illegal amount? He's still on the police force. He has been found guilty, which is a misdemeanor, but he's still on the police force, but he is not out on the streets. That's Officer Thomas Michael Joseph Jones. That is, he's not on the streets, but he is still a part of the Detroit Police Department. They was waiting on this, the criminal element part of this to be resolved, and he has been found guilty. So, in profiling and assaulting a black veteran DPD officer, he's been found guilty in that. Officer Christopher Williams does have a civil rights case out against Officer Thomas Michael Joseph Jones and the city of Detroit, rightfully so. I believe there is an element of race involved in this. I do not know Officer Thomas Michael Joseph Jones, but I say his actions are very suspicious to me as far as racial profiling is involved. So I hope that that Officer Christopher Williams get exactly what it is that he wants, whatever he feels he needs to make him whole again, if that's possible. I believe he has a great attorney, Don Perkins. I also wish Officer Thomas Michael Joseph Jones well. I really do, but I don't. If I'm a Detroit citizen, I don't know what Detroit is going to do with him. I believe this is way more than enough to have him not to be a cop anymore, but for some reason he's still on the force. I'm sure they're doing whatever they feel need to do according to proper policies and procedures, so we'll just let that play out and see what happens. But to the citizens, if you ever see an Officer Thomas Michael Joseph Jones outside playing cops and robbers, and you a citizen and you feel like he's not serving and protecting you correctly, and especially if you have a large sum, even if you have $20 on you, first of all, now Officer Christopher Williams, I wish you the best, and you have every right in the world to pull out every single dime you got in your bank and carry it around in your pocket or wherever you want to carry it and flash it and show it off to whoever you want to. But after this incident, if I could give you any advice or any commentary, I won't have a dime on me at all, anywhere. I would keep my money safe, because not only do you have to worry about the criminals trying to steal the money from you, now you got to worry about the police taking you to jail just for having $1 on you. I mean, make it make sense. If there was anything else that Officer Christopher Williams was doing with that money to make it be suspicious inside of a Detroit police training facility, then obviously that was not made clear, and the jury got this case right by finding him guilty of profiling and assaulting a black veteran DPD police officer. I don't know where they do that at, but the citizens of Detroit, especially if you're black and you have a lot of money, I believe it's safe for me to perceive that there may be some white people in Detroit that don't believe that black people should have money. So you have it, just try your best just to keep it somewhere safe. I was about to say keep it in the bank, but nowadays I don't know if you can trust the banks anymore, but just try to keep it somewhere where it can be unseen, just to prevent something like this from happening to you. And to the officers, thank you for your service. To every Detroit police officer, thank you for your service. I don't want to wish any hurt, harm, danger, or death to come upon any of you all. I really don't. I hope that this is a learning experience, and that every officer, white, black, cripple, or crazy, every officer learn from this experience and try not to arrest somebody just because they have a whole bunch of money on them. You don't know, they probably hit the cash 10 times that day. They might have hit the cash 5 times that day. They might have just won the Fantasy 5. You don't know. He might have won the Mega Millions, the Powerball. And sometimes people feel better, and it's a law of attraction thing when you have money on you. And he has every right to have it on him. But so I don't know whether he should keep it on him or not keep it on him because of these crazy. Lord help us all. God bless us. All right. But Officer Christopher Williams, I know you have a civil lawsuit. I wish you the best. I sincerely do. I wish you to get whatever it is that you feel. Nobody can tell you how you feel. Nobody can tell you what will make you whole again. So fight for whatever you feel you deserve. If they are unwilling to settle, go all the way to court with it. Okay? God bless you. And thank you for your service. 18 years, and this is what you get. You do not deserve any of that. All right? Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for sharing. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for turning on that notification bell. I love you. I appreciate you. And I thank God for you. All is well. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. And may my whole life prove that God is good.